Coming up on Hi Now Daily, we're celebrating National Assisted Living Week here at the Plaza, and we're visiting their Punch Bowl location to learn more about the 4 pillars of Plaza life.
Then, back here in the studio, we're gearing up for the 2024 Native Hawaiian Convention. We've got everything you need to know. Then we hele on to Kauaʻi to dine at a local staple that's been a part of the community for over 50 years. This and more right now on Hi Now Daily. How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome to Hi Now Daily. I'm Kainoa Carlson. Happy Aloha Monday. We got a great show planned for you folks as we ease into the second week of September. We're going to kick things off over with Rachel Picaro, who is standing by live at Punch Bowl. How's it?
Kainoa, I'm doing so good over here because yes, it is Happy Monday, but also it's Happy National Assisted Living Week, and we are celebrating with the Plaza. I'm sitting down right now with Trisha Medeiros. She's the COO here, and she's been working here as long as this place has been around, 20 years. So thank you so much for welcoming me in. We're going to talk all about what's going on here at the Plaza. I mentioned National Assisted Living Week, so tell us a little bit about what you folks are doing.
So here at the Plaza, we always have a Spirit Week. So today is actually Pajama Day, and then they have a Sports Day and a wacky tourist day, but it's just to build awareness of assisted living and celebrate the residents that are living here.
Yes. Now, for those who may not know about the Plaza and the Plaza life, tell everybody what you folks are known for and how you help your residents.
So the Plaza Life is a new initiative, and we're experimenting, but we did a lot of research and we were like, how do we optimize our seniors' lives? And it came down to 4 pillars. The first pillar being about nutrition and building a high protein diet. The second is hydration. Obviously, hydration is ultimately important to take your medication, to make your joints work, all different kind of reasons. Then there is an exercise, so we can build on the proteins from the high protein diet. And finally is stress reduction. So we follow these 4 pillars and we measure it in order to optimize every single seniors resident that's living at the Plaza.
Wow, and you guys have been doing a wonderful job for the last 20 years that you folks have been here. You also have many different locations. Would you share about that?
So this is our first location 20 years ago, Punch Bowl, and then we have Mililani, Moanalua, Pearl City, Waikiki, and Kaneohe.
Wow, so much to choose from. And when people think about Plaza, they think assisted living. What is the difference between what you folks do and, like you were mentioning, like a nursing home?
Yeah, so the nursing assisted living was created to kind of fill in that gap where I can't really live at home, but I'm not ready for the nursing home. And so assisted living became this social area that you can live independently with a little bit of care. So we help with bathing and dressing and medication and activities and meals and housekeeping. But we're just in the background to make you feel like you're living in your condo or in a hotel. And you don't necessarily need the heavy care of a nursing home or skilled care.
Wow, you guys really are doing a terrific job. My tutu actually, is a resident of the Plaza, and she absolutely adores it here. She's been with the Plaza for a couple of months now, and she only has amazing things to say. And for your kupuna to have a place to be, you only want to hear those things. Like, as her grandbaby, all I want to hear is that she's having fun, that she is thriving, and she's getting to do so many different things, from activities to staying hydrated to eating yummy food, which she says is her favorite part. So, I mean, thank you for doing a fantastic job. For supporting our kupuna, and there's going to be so much more to come here at the Plaza Punch Bowl, because we are going to dive into those 4 pillars of Plaza life. So thank you so much for sitting down with me. stay with us. There's going to be more coming here from the Plaza Punch Bowl. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. Now here to talk about the very first Tech Week in Honolulu, we've got the founder Michael Bennett, CEO, and the CEO of Kauaʻi Consulting Solutions, Diane Kepo'o, and the CEO of AEP Hawaiʻi, Zach Fernandez. Lots of founders, lots of CEOs in the room. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so this is very exciting. The very first Tech Week in Honolulu. Michael, tell me all about it.
So Honolulu Tech Week is a week of events, from panels to presentations, pauhanas to even product launches, that is put on by the entire tech community here in Hawaii, from the university system all the way to our largest companies and most interesting and exciting startups.
What's crazy is that I've heard there's over 50 events planned, which I don't even know how you've coordinated all of that. But Diane, I have to ask you, what can people kind of expect and how does your expertise kind of play into that?
Yeah, Kauaʻi Consulting Solutions, we're a cybersecurity consulting firm, locally based here in Hawaii. And we are going to be part of just bringing the tech ecosystem here, the local tech ecosystem here in Hawaii, to celebrate, celebrate the small businesses, the startups, the large tech companies. So it's going to be a really full week. It's going to be so exciting. There's so many collaborations happening, and being a cybersecurity company, I think it's a great opportunity to just bring awareness that as much as we innovate, it's important to build resilience and security into the new technology. So I'm really excited to be part of it.
Yes, and I'm glad you mentioned community because Zach, I have to ask you, we're focusing a lot on economic growth in Hawaii, and so I was wondering if you could speak to how this Tech Week specifically is playing into that role as well.
Absolutely. Well, AEP Hawaii, we're a recruiting firm that's focused on the mission of bringing Kauaʻi Island back home, and also creating higher paying jobs here in Hawaii, whether they be remote or with our local client base. So we're aligned in the mission with Michael, with Diane, and what we're doing to build Hawaii. And it's never been more important to create a better future for our people here.
Yes, I love that because the brain drain is real.
It is.
So we really
Absolutely.
do have to keep the jobs exciting, competitive, so that our kids come back home to Hawaii. Now, Baiko, I want to come back to you. HTDC has been a major partner and sponsor of this event, the Hawaii Technology Development Corporation. Gotta say the whole thing. Can you tell me how they've really played a role in helping you guys out?
Yeah, so HTDC has been great. One of the places that everyone knows, I think now, is Entrepreneur Sandbox. That's one of the ways that they've contributed. That will be one of the anchor locations. They've also come in and helped as a fiscal sponsor, and obviously helping us get on the news with you today. So I'm so grateful to them. I'm so grateful to all the incredible sponsors we have. I love all our sponsors, and so they played a big role in getting this started.
Absolutely, and I do want to ask you, you know, Honolulu Tech Week, it's a big name, but who is invited to this? Tell me, like, is it anyone? Is it who is it?
It's a great question. I think it's for anyone that's interested in technology, whether it be a high school student that's participating in the community hackathon with over $10,000 in prizes, all the way up to the executives at some of Hawaii's largest technology companies. And so it's really a broad celebration focused on educating, connecting, and inspiring our community here.
Wow, that is amazing. And if anyone wants to get more information, how they can sign up or be a part of the week, where can they go?
They just go to honolulutechweek.com. You can sign up and look at the full event calendar. And you can you don't need to go to the entire week. Find the event that you want to go to, and you can find whichever fits your role and sign up for it, and we look forward to seeing you there.
Absolutely. Well, thank you all so much for being here.
Absolutely.
Speaking of community connection involvement, I'm going to toss things over to my girl, Rachel.
All right, thanks so much, Lauren. Now, we all know learning is a lifelong, it's lifelong, you know, and it all starts during the early years. Well, Uncle Kainoa, he had a chance to visit the keiki at Kamehameha Preschool in Waimanalo, where they welcomed him with so much aloha. Check it out.
How's it, Aloha Gang? Today on High Now, educating future OEV leaders. We're at Kamehameha Schools preschool programs, learning more about their education for Hawaii's keiki across the Pai'aina.
Early education is critical because research and science tells us that the most critical years of brain development is 0 to 5. And so when keiki have the opportunity to participate in early learning programs, they do better academically as well as socially. And so it prepares them for life, it prepares them for kindergarten and beyond. What sets us apart is the opportunity that our founder, Kelly Bernice Pauahi, provided for her people. And so her legacy continues through all of us. And it's an opportunity for you and your ohana to be a part of that legacy, to continue her mo'olelo through you, your keiki, and your ohana. We serve 1,700 keiki and ohana kapai'aina, all the way from Kaumakani, Kauaʻi to Keaukaha on the island of Hawaii and in between.
A typical day at Kamehameha Preschools may look differently across the Kapai'aina of Hawaii because we do have 30 preschools. However, every Kamehameha preschool is rooted in Hawaiian culture. We have a diversified and integrated curriculum that's grounded in Hawaiian culture, academic competencies, and we support each keiki's social and emotional growth. Ohana can expect to be a big part of their keiki's preschool experience. Ohana are always welcomed into the classroom, but not only welcomed as parents at drop-off and pick-up, but they're also a very integral part of the curriculum and the learning itself. We invite Ohana parents and grandparents and extended family to join us on Huaka'i. Some favorites that Ohana have been able to come on have been to the lo'i and the loko'i'a, the fish pond, and they get to have these shared experiences with their keiki. Ohana can expect to come in and meet their keiki's friends as they come in the morning. They can look around the classroom and see what we're learning about. They can talk story with the kumu, and they can just have some shared experiences with their keiki by reading a book or playing with some wonderful activities that we have in the classroom. Our activities also support our Hawaiian culture. So everything that's seen or used in our classroom ties us back to our aina, our kupuna, and our Hawaiian identity. Kamehameha Preschools is probably unique in a sense that we have our Hawaiian culture framework AOLA. And AOLA is an educational framework that helps us to teach to the whole child. We support not only their academic learning through experiences in language and math and social studies and science, but we also help to establish their Hawaiian cultural identity by teaching them mo'olelo stories, learning about our ali'i, our Princess Pauahi, our kupuna, and just really helping them to make a personal pilina or connection to their aina and their Hawaiian culture.
So you can go to our website at ksbe.edu. You can click on applications, click on preschool, and you'll find all the information there. If you need kokua, there's a section where you can contact us. You can go to our resource centers, or there's other phone numbers that you can contact as well.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. Get prepared to walk like mad at the annual Mothers Against Drunk Driving event happening next weekend, where hundreds will gather to inspire change, raise awareness, and save lives. And here with all the details is MAD Advisory Board member Antonio Williams and actor and community volunteer Stephen Hill. Thank you so much for joining me, guys.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you for the donuts and the cookies that I just ate. Now I really need to walk like mad.
That's why we brought them. So
Yeah.
we can get more people out
You're
there.
inspiring me to do so as well.
Exactly.
So Mothers Against Drunk Driving, please tell me a little bit about the mission for those who may not know.
The mission for Mothers Against Drunk Driving is nationwide, of course. And when you think about it, it's very simple. It's to put an end to drunk and drug driving and to support those victims of violent crimes that are caused by drunk drivers.
Wow. Okay, and let's talk statistics for just a bit. You know, how much of an impact has MAD made right here in Hawaii?
Well, here in Hawaii, believe it or not, ever since 1984, we've reduced the drug driving by 50%, which is incredible over 40 years. And this year we're celebrating our 40th anniversary.
Wow, incredible. Congratulations on the 40 years.
It's a long time.
Now you folks are doing this through, education, inspiring people to come out to, events like the Walk Like Mad. So if you can tell me a little bit about the programming and how you guys are able to reduce that by 50%.
Well, reducing it, we partner up with our traffic advocates here in the state that deal with law enforcement. We couldn't do it without them. They're a big help. The educational process is actually through getting out to the high schools. We also want to reduce underage drinking as well. It's one of the things that we'll look at doing, and we couldn't do it without great volunteers like Stephen who support us.
Yes. Now, Stephen, we got to ask about you and how you got involved.
You know, this is my frat brother. We're both brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, and he happens to be on the board, and he asked me to get involved, and this is a really good cause. You know, anytime, you know, I lost my mother when I was first graduated from college, about over 20 years ago now, and she would be happy that I am volunteering to help other mothers, you know, and fathers, and just families in general, to deal with the loss of a child or the loss of a family member, but also to prevent it happening to other families.
Well, I'm so happy you are on board with your brother over here, and you guys are able to walk like mad, because that's the event that's coming up September 14th. Tell everybody what they can expect.
Well, you said hundreds of people, but we would love thousands to come out.
Thousands, just
Come on out,
thousands. Come on, especially this guy's going to be giving out some of his autographs.
I mean, I don't know if they're gonna show up now for that. You know, we want people to show up. Don't dissuade people.
We love your acting, and we love that you're a part of Mad Hawaii now. You said you're a recent volunteer within this last year, so you guys have this incredible event, and there's going to be so much happening. Tell everybody what they can expect.
Well, actually, at the start, we're going to get everyone warmed up. Zumba classes, we'll have everyone out there. When I say everyone, we're going to have everyone from the governor all the way down.
I can't wait to see him do some Zumba.
Oh, yeah, get your cameras out. The governor is doing the Zumba.
And other various city advocates. The mayor normally comes out. I mean, it's a big community event. It's a 5K walk, family friendly, nice pace while you're out there. You'll get the opportunity to actually see the MAD statue that is out there as well, which is remarkable.
John Tanji Koga.
There you go.
John Tanji Koga. Let's get at the artist's props.
So a lot going on, from warm-ups to the actual 5K walk. This is happening where?
At Kauaʻi Park, Kauaʻi Waterfront Park. And the thing that's so great about it is if you come out and you can register online, you come out and you actually participate. At the end, we're going to be giving away some fabulous prizes. One of our biggest prizes is a 3-day stay in Vegas at the Wyndham, sponsored by Alaska Airlines.
Wow.
So you never know we have other various prizes too, from car detailing to simulated golf to you name it. I mean, our various sponsors are First Hawaiian Bake, Par Hawaii, Hele, and it just goes on and on when it looks at the sponsorship. They help support us in making our goal when it comes to reaching it every year.
Beautiful.
For the surfers, that is the Fly surf break. So come on out, you know, walk with us first, and then you can go surfing.
Then jump in the water. So much happening September 14th. Go ahead and register for the event, and it's walklikemad.org/Hawaii. /Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yes?
I think they might
go ahead
find
and
it
register.
either way. But
Either way. If not, go find this guy. Like you said, you're going to do that if you can.
I'm there.
He will.
I'm gonna be
Make sure he will.
He'll be there.
there.
Go take pictures with him. Anyway, go ahead and check out the event. All the details will be on our website as well, HiNowDaily.com. We're going to go to break, and we'll be right back. Thanks for joining me, you guys.
Thank you, Rachel.
That wasn't too bad.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. We want to apologize for a few of the technical difficulties we're having, but we're back up and we're ready to go. We are also a little over a week away from what is going to be a very large and important gathering taking place on Hawaiʻi Island as we gear up for the 2024 Native Hawaiian Convention. We want to welcome into the show Tyler Gomes, Chief Administrator for Kilohana by the Council for Native Hawaiian Advancement. Welcome in, brother.
Thanks for having me back.
Now, I thank you for carving out some time to do this. It's a very busy time for you folks, and the convention is going to be on Hawaiʻi Island for the very first time. Tell us about that.
That's right. So the convention has typically been here on Oahu. In the last 2 years, we've done Las Vegas, we've done Maui, and so now here's an opportunity for folks to experience Hawaiʻi Island, and not only that, but bring attention and resources to another island that doesn't get the type of focus that Honolulu regularly does.
Absolutely. Okay, Tyler, let's talk about the overall theme and what people can expect over the course of the 3 days.
So Experience Hawaiʻi Island is the theme, and it's framed in a way that every convention has been. We're going to talk about art, culture, politics, history, music, all the things that make Native Hawaiians and the Lahui great. But we're also going to do it in the context of how that impacts the residents and the Lahui on Hawaiʻi Island, and sort of engage people to support those on the island.
One of the conversations we continue to hear here at home is this idea of regenerative tourism. What's being done about it? How are we rethinking the ways that people continue to enjoy this beautiful place that we live?
Well, as a great example, we're hosting a huaka'i, or an excursion. We're trying to show people what does a bus tour designed by Native Hawaiians for a broader audience look like. And so what it really comes down to is choice. Who are you choosing as the business you're highlighting on these tours? And that's what we're choosing to do. We're looking at aina-based projects that give back to the community, give back to Hawaiians, and ideally that's the sort of experience that we want to offer to our visitors and create this circular regenerative space that isn't centered around your typical luau, snorkeling, catamaran cruise. There's so much more to offer here in terms of culture and heritage.
Yeah, absolutely. And in addition to the tour, I mean, there's going to be many different experiences that people can expect throughout the convention, including a live debate that is going to be taking place.
That's right. We're going to host a debate between the 2 mayoral candidates from Hawaiʻi Island, which is actually really great because Oahu races always dominate the conversation. So an opportunity to give the incumbent as well as the challenger the chance to highlight their positions. That's something that we always want to spark in the discourse around how that impacts Native Hawaiians.
So again, many conversations around tourism, different things that are taking place here in Hawaii and especially over there on Hawaiʻi Island. In addition to that, a great opportunity for many of us out there to support local vendors. There's a makeke. Tell us what's happening with that. Even fashion. What else is happening?
All the things are happening. So makeke is something we started up during the pandemic. This is a brick and mortar version. Over 90 businesses, most of which are from Hawaiʻi Island. So shop local, support local. Again, circular economy. As far as fashion, we've got the first of its kind fashion, food, music show, all happening in one with performances from Seven Sons. It's going to be a really great opportunity to socialize. So, if you've got FOMO, you're missing out for Merry Monarch, this is another really great opportunity to be surrounded by the largest grouping of Native Hawaiians for any event in the state. And again, that's coming up next week.
Fantastic. All right, Tyler, tell everybody out there tickets, information, how do people get them?
You can get more information at our website at hawaiiancouncil.org. And again, the dates are September 17th through the 19th at Hilton Waikoloa Village.
Mahalo nui, Tyler. We'll see you up there. And we'll have this all up at highnowdaily.com. We're going to head to break. We'll be back in just a bit. Hey, how's it, Aloha gang, and welcome to the island of Kauaʻi. We're in the historic town of Kapa'a, here to dine at a local joint that's been a part of the community for over 50 years, serving up top-notch premium steak and seafood. This is The Bullshed.
The Bullshed, well, it's been a gem here in Kauaʻi. Last year we made 50 years. Opened in 1973. From when I was a little kid, even before I was born, this place has been going. Lots of history.
For Chef Emerson, the Bullshed has been a part of his life, well, since the beginning.
My auntie, my mom's older sister, Pam, she's been here from the beginning. And even my mom, my mom is a waitress here to this day. She started back, I think, after Hurricane Iniki in '92. And I was always the one when we would come in here eat, and I said I would never end up working here, And look at me now to this day, being a chef over here. 2016, I believe, that's when I became the chef over here. We specialize in steak and seafood. We sell tons of beef, not just prime rib alone, but prime rib always top notch, top seller. We do shrimp, we do scallops, we do lobster. This is our shrimp scampi. grape tomatoes. There's a little bit of capers in there, Parmesan cheese. So this is our rack of lamb. This is our house-made mint jelly sauce.
It's fantastic. But man, that rack of lamb has just got great seasoning, great flavor on it.
I've been enjoying everything so far, but now it's time for the King of Kings. Heck, it's the reason why I'm here. The reason many people over 50 years still come back. They can't get enough of it. The Bullshed Prime Rib.
Order up.
So this is the bullshit. Yeah,
So
this is the cut. Tell us about
this is
cut.
the bullshit cut. This one, it can range from 22 ounces to 28 ounces,
Look at
believe
this
it or not.
hat.
The garlic butter comes with any one of our steaks, so
Okay.
you can ask for it.
This thing is so juicy. Just as soon as you press into this thing,
Mm-hmm.
all of the juices are just pouring out of it.
From any temperature of your desire, from rare, medium, medium well to well done, to finish it on the grill.
The meat is cooked perfectly.
And now's the perfect time to support the Bullshed while scoring a great deal through American Savings Bank's Buy Local program.
You spend $100 or more and you get $20 off of your bill. I mean, that helps any local family, anybody, you know, just with that help of a discount, because we know the expense of living now. A lot of restaurants, they have a hard time staying afloat because not too many people go out and eat. I think with this American Savings Bank, with this promo that they do, it gives back to the local people and, you know, anybody else who comes and eat.
It's also safe to say that American Savings Bank has changed Emerson's life in more ways than one.
My wife, Amber, used to work at American Savings Bank. It was an old, at the Kauaʻi Grove shopping mall. So when we first started dating, she worked at the bank she was there for about 12 years, I believe. Yeah. One of the ways I kind of got her to go out with me was I opened up a checking account with American Savings Bank, and she, you know, I opened up an account. Yeah.
Oh, and then she would see how much money in that account.
Yeah. Then
you know what Emerson,
you
we're
can take
going
me
out.
You can take me out. Yeah. But yeah, man, I opened up a checking account.
Wow, so American Savings Bank really has changed your whole life.
Yeah.
Hey, a smart man. And from one chef to another, I've got the executive chef here at the Plaza, Todd Constantino. Thank you so much for sitting down with me. We're in the dining room today, right?
Exactly. We're here to talk about Plaza Life and our nutrition and hydration segments of our community here at Punch Bowl.
Yes, you know, I'm very excited to hear about it because like I mentioned, my tutu is a part of the Plaza community, and one of the things that she told me her favorite parts is the food. She said, I asked her just today, what's your favorite? She said, the food. The food is so good. So you're a big part of that, and we're talking about these 4 different pillars. Let's start with nutrition. Let's go deep on that and how you kind of create these menus for the residents here.
Well, we're about to make her more excited. We're in the just in the process of being able to roll out our brand new menu for the fall and holiday season in October. And we have 168 new menu items that we'll be coming out with.
Wow.
And the great part of all this is we are incorporating our Plaza Life nutrition program into it. And actually half of these menu items, 84, will be Plaza Life certified.
Wow, what does that mean to be Plaza Life certified?
So what we've done is we've created menu items that are very high in protein, low in sugar, low in cholesterol, and high in fiber. And our goal here is to not only make the food taste great and look appealing, but we also have to be nutritionally sound behind the scenes.
Yes, I can't think of a more amazing person to take on this role of leading the kitchen than you. I mean, you opened a few of the kitchens here on Oahu and across Hawaii. So this guy knows how to cook and work his way around a kitchen. And then, moving into like this segment here, this is another pillar, and it's the hydration pillar. How important is that?
Well, here at the Plaza, we've really taken hydration to another level. We recognize that hydration is very important in the function of, regulating your body temperature, keeping your joints freely moving, and also, to carry nutrients throughout your body. And also, if you're on a certain type of medication, it helps bring it through the body. So in lieu of just having our residents drink water, we've come up with a new concept, and these are called hydration jellies.
Nice.
So basically, these are very few ingredients, where we have one that's a coconut water base.
This one here is the coconut water base?
Right, and then the other one is a pineapple lime. And basically, these are a fun way to stay hydrated without having to, sip water all day long, which can get a little bit, boring.
Yeah, and that's why sometimes we often forget that we even have to drink water because, like you said, it's boring. But when you're putting it into these little hydration jellies, this looks like something very familiar and very fun to do. But like you said, just a few ingredients to get them hydrated, right?
Right.
Is it okay if I try?
Oh, please, be my guest. Yeah, these are very, very simple, very healthy, and again, just pineapple extract, water-based, lime zest, and that's pretty much it. You're talking 3 or 4 ingredients, and it's just another way to introduce your hydration to your body.
Wow, this is actually really terrific. This is delicious. This is something that I'm probably gonna have to get the recipe so I can incorporate it into my kids' diets because we sometimes forget to drink water, but they won't forget a yummy tasting jelly. Okay, this is great. So a lot to come for the residents here. You mentioned all those items, the nutrition, you mentioned the diet. You guys are incorporating all these ways to keep our kupuna active and healthy, and of course, eating good, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
And your favorite thing about your job?
It's the residents. They are the backbone of our communities, and they're so precious.
Yeah.
They're a lot of fun, and they keep us vibrant and alive.
Speaking of vibrant and alive, you were telling me that there is like this spritz that you guys do where everybody comes in and invites everybody to the kitchen.
Yeah, we have aromatherapy set up throughout all the communities, and we found that citrus is a stimulant for appetite. So 30 minutes before our dining rooms open, we introduce the citrus aromatherapy into the dining rooms to help stimulate the appetite.
Yes.
So
they all come on in and try out the menu here. They're gonna be so excited with the new stuff that you guys have, that you guys are incorporating here at the Plaza. And of course, we're gonna go to break, but I'm gonna make sure I try this other one because that was really good. Really, really good. Good job, Chef. You're doing a fantastic job.
I appreciate it.
Tutu loves it. And yeah, the rest of the residents, they're gonna love it as well. We're gonna take a break and we'll be back with more of Hi Now Daily from the Plaza here at Punch Bowl. I'm gonna try this one. This is the coconut water.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. We got an update on the state's biggest IT transformation project. Here to tell us more about it is Keith Regan, State Comptroller and Director of Department and Accounting and General Services, as well as Christine Sakuda, State Chief Information Officer and Director of the Office of Enterprise Technology Services. Welcome into the show, you two.
Aloha. Thanks for having us.
Mahalo for being here. Keith, I want to start with you. Let's talk a little bit about the overview of this IT project and why it's so important, especially here in the state of Hawaii.
This project that we're working on is a business process modernization project. And if you can imagine, we have business processes within accounting that have been around for over 100 years now. So we've been doing the same thing for 100 years. We have a accounting system which we're trying to replace, which has been in there for about 50 years. So if you can imagine a system that's been around for that long, you probably have no piece of software on your computer that's been around for 50 years, but we do, right, within the state. And unfortunately, it's a huge risk for us because in terms of modernization, in terms of interoperability, in terms of being able to offer new ways of doing business, it's very difficult when you have a system that's constrained by that. It's I often joke about this, but it's written in a code that's not even taught in universities anymore.
Wow.
So that's how old this system is that we're dealing with.
Okay, so we're in need of an update, and that's what's taking place right now. So what is it taking to put this new process in right now, and what is it going to take?
It's going to take a lot of effort. This is big change. As I mentioned, we've been doing the same thing now for about 100 years, and so we have to work within the organization with the people to make sure that as we modernize these business processes, that we're training them properly, right, that we're bringing them along and addressing any concerns that they have. But it's a huge undertaking for us. We have to work with all the departments to make sure we're meeting their needs as we're putting the RFP together, because that's part of this process, is we've got to go out to bid. And as we're doing that, we want to make sure we're collecting all the information from the departments, putting it into the bid so that when we get offers, it meets our needs. So this is a huge undertaking for us, and we're very excited about what's going to be coming down the pike.
Christine has been offering some kokua with the whole process. Last time we spoke with you, you served in the capacity of Executive Director for Transform Hawaii Government. Yes. Now in this new role you've been in a little over a month, what is your expertise that you're bringing to this project and helping Keith and everyone bring it to fruition?
Well, thank you. And as you said, I have been an advocate of digital transformation for many, many years. And I had the opportunity to join state government and really help transform from within. And so, a state IT strategic plan is one of our top priorities, a roadmap of digital transformation for government. And the enterprise financial system is one of the most critical components of that roadmap. So I'm really excited to join Keith and other state leadership on establishing a journey for change for digital transformation within the state. And as a technology leader, it's critical that we have a great partnership with the business leaders like Keith to move it forward.
And when we think about continuing to move things forward, one of the fascinating things I thought about was the fact that you folks are currently looking to fill certain vacant positions, and even are, in terms of consideration, thinking about people who are familiar with the previous system, who could maybe come in and serve as mentors to what's coming next.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's a really great segue, because actually as we're starting to move forward on this project, we need to take some of those resources out of the departments to work directly on the project. And in order for us to do that, we need to do what's called staff augmentation. And so one of the ideas that we had in talking about, and as I mentioned, we've been doing the same thing for 100 years now, right? Is let's talk to the retirees and see if some of those retirees are willing to come back and work with us and take some of those jobs and those roles while people are being utilized on the project. So we're looking for any state employees that maybe retired recently that have been in the fiscal operations that want to come back on a temporary assignment to help us. And really, I don't say volunteer is not the right word because it would be a paid thing, but to come on back and give us a hand with this project.
If people are interested in that and they want to get more information, Keith, what is the best way to do that?
Best way is to reach out to us through our website, ags.hawaii.gov. They can just click on the contact there and send us over an email and let us know that they're interested.
Fantastic. Keith, Christine, thank you so much for the time.
Thank you very much.
And for more, we're going to have all this up at highnowdaily.com. We're going to head to break. We got much more coming up in just a bit.
Thanks.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. We're here hanging out at the Plaza Punch Bowl location. And right now I'm with Jill Martinez, who is the Regional Activity Director here. And wow, we've been walking around this entire facility and just seeing the amazing things that you folks are doing for the residents here. So if you could just please share with what your role is and how you help the residents here.
Hi. So I'm the Regional Activity Director, and part of my role here is to help them with their, help guide the activity directors, to offer different activity programs to just kind of enhance the residents' lives. A lot of my work too, since I started recently, was with the Plaza Life exercise program. So I did a lot of that legwork into developing the program, getting the equipment ordered for the residents, and just kind of going around to the different communities to talk about Plaza Life and the changes that the residents are going to see, because they're the biggest consumers of this program. And this is just really for them. And we just want to enrich their lives, and we want them to live and have their healthiest lives now in their golden years.
Absolutely. Just right up here, we have a few of the activities, and this is some of the things that the residents can participate in. Could you run through some of these?
Absolutely. So a really popular activity here is color by number. So you can see here the palettes are numbered, and then the resident would then line that up with the numbers on the blank paintings, and that's how they create this beautiful picture.
Way to express themselves and also still have their creative juices flowing. It's a little art studio, also some music therapy. Yes. That's incredible.
So we have, groups, of course, special entertainment groups that come in, hula performances, and we even have residents in-house that love to sing. So here they have their favorite songs and their song booklet here. And
there's karaoke here, is what she says. You've got a mic, I've got a mic, let's do this.
Yeah, let the residents do that.
Speaking of residents, we've got some of them over here. They're doing bingo.
Bingo, it's a very popular activity. It's been here since day one. So as you can see, everybody has their space. They're enjoying their bingo.
Yes, and we're gonna move along because there really is so much here happening at the Plaza at all 6 of their locations. They've even got a hair salon over here for everybody to get their hair done, do whatever makes them happy. And we're gonna move on next to the fitness room, which is just beyond here. So come in and join us. Tell us what happens in this area.
So this is where we have some physical therapists or occupational therapists come in to work with the residents. But Lonnie here is actually doing one of the exercises that is part of our Plaza Life resistance training program. So that's our exercise program. He's doing the overhead press right now, working his shoulders and his chest. So he's just kind of going through the exercise. All the exercises in the circuit they're modifiable to any resident's fitness level.
Love to hear that. And Lonnie, I'm going to move over to you because you said you've been a resident here for the last 9 years.
9 years.
What has been your favorite part so far?
The people and the staff just taking care of everybody. They do such a good job of taking care of us all, and we all got different needs, but they take care of us whatever we need.
Yes, you were saying that you are a pretty young guy that's over here, so you've been mentored by a lot of the kupuna here, but also it's a way for you to give back and help them as well.
Yes, I love getting information from them, their stories. They talk story all the time, and then I can help them out with things that they might not be able to do, like right now, like with computer stuff. I help a lot of people with their computers, their phones, sometimes the TVs.
Yeah. Hey, it can be tricky, right?
It's tricky.
It's tricky. It's a two-way street here at the Plaza. And of course, the Plaza Life is really improving the lives of all of the residents here. Lonnie, thank you so much for talking story with me. And I'm glad everything is working out for you. You can continue your workout. Get that workout out. We are going to take a quick break and we'll be back with more of High Now Daily. Yes, yes.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. It's been an incredibly fun show today, and again, we're about a little more than a week away from the 2024 Native Hawaiian Convention. Now, be prepared. High Now will be there live every day of the convention, as well as many of our groups here from Hawaii News Now. Lacey Denise returns, Mahealani Richardson, among many of us as we gear up for this year's convention. Now, the theme for the 2024 convention is Experience Hawaiʻi Island. For the very first time, the convention is going to be taking place there. And what we're going to do throughout the 3 days is it's going to feature the cultural stories and communities of Moku o Keawe while we bring together the Hawaiian community as well, from Opio to Kupuna, all in a celebration of a path forward. Conversations that will be taking place, and there will be many, also many that are going to center around the regenerative tourism model, the future of tourism here in Hawaii through the lens of Native Hawaiians. Plus, as Tyler was explaining before, a huaka'i is going to take place with Kilohana, where you actually get an opportunity to experience Hawaiʻi Island through an immersive bus tour on September 17th. That's the first day. It's going to be so cool. Also, Hula Halal will be performing as well, and you've got the makeke. It's going to be a wonderful opportunity to support a lot of local vendors that are going to be participating in the convention as well. Now, registration for the convention is currently open. If you head to hawaiiancouncil.org, all of the information will be listed there. Again, we will be reporting live from the convention beginning on September 17th. Mahalo nui for watching. We'll see you folks tomorrow on High Now Daily at 3 p.m. Aloha.